Hello, what up, my people? You're welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, Monday, 13th of May, 2024, I took a trade and I gave my VIP group to also take the same trade, and I gave them a signal to sell XAUUSD at about 2357.5. And right there on my screen, you can see I gave them that point at 4:35 a.m. Okay, so I'm going to show you exactly how we took this trade and had a lot of profit. I personally made $5,700 from this trade. So watch carefully. The first thing you got to do is marking out the key points. You know, if you have been following my videos, I've talked much about marking out key points, and that's logically the liquidity of the previous day. Okay, so I just went ahead and I took out the liquidity of the previous day on 4 hours time frame, which was on Friday. Okay, so I went ahead to mark out the liquidity at the top. This was one of the liquidity I got. So I consider to also have this liquidity right here and this. Okay, so I could see that this and this went very close. Okay, so I also need to grab out that liquidity, and I went to the downside. We have a liquidity right here, and we also have one of the liquidity here, and we have a lot of liquidity that we grabbed out from the previous day. We had this, and lastly we had this. All right, so after getting this, you know, that's the major thing I like to bring out before I go for my trade. Okay, so I basically went to 5 minutes time frame. You know, most of the time it is better for you if you know how to read the market, you know, understanding real price action. Okay, now I get my key points, and the markets, I got into the market at this level right here. Okay, so when I came to the market, I could see there's a level that I can draw out from here down to this level. Okay, so I could see that was a very valid, you know, trend line. Okay, so I went ahead to, you know, clone the trend line, and I bring it down so that I can have a perfect view of what I want to do. Okay, so the green lines you can see right on my screen now are the key points, and this line at the top and the line at the bottom are my trends. Okay, and I was able to look at the trends that I have. All those are very long time trends, so it might take me the whole day before I could see a retracement to those trend lines. So I basically went ahead to have another trend from this level, since it has been respecting this level. Okay, so I went ahead to clone this same line, and I took it all the way down. Okay, I made sure that I have a valid point. Now I have this point, and in my key point, you know, most of the time what really holds you down on this key point level is knowing if you're supposed to buy or sell. But don't worry, I've explained that in my course. So you can check the description of this video. You're going to see the link to my course. You're going to see how I've basically explained how to decide if you're to buy or sell when you reach a key point. Okay, when I came to the market, I could see that, okay, the long trend that I drew was showing me a downtrend, and the inner trend that I drew was also showing me a downtrend. Okay, so now it has broken this key point right here. It has broken this key point. Now I was expecting, okay, since it has broken this key point, I want the market to go down. Okay, so basically one of the things that gave me full confidence was that I could see that the distance we have between this level and this level was very short. Okay, so I could have my trade at this level and consider that top as a stop loss. So I basically went ahead to wait for the market to, you know, return back to the upside just at this level right here. So immediately I confirmed that. I went for a short. All right, so from this level, now considering this top, okay, this up key point as my stop loss, and I basically knew that, okay, the market is definitely gonna hit either stop loss or take profit. Okay, but I could see the trend that the market was going down. You know, sometimes you just have to zoom your screen so that you could see what is going on in the market. Okay, now this line that we have right here, this trend line, has confirmed to me that we're having a downtrend. That was the first confirmation. All right, this line also at the top here, this trend line also confirmed to me that we're going to be having a downtrend, because we have a retracement back to that level, and the market is yet to return back to the downside, all right? So immediately I got to this level, I waited for the market to return back to my key points, and I target the next liquidity at the top as my stop loss. Then immediately I target up to 23.49, okay? So why I basically target up to 23.49 is I looked at the trend that I have right here, and I feel like, okay, the market is going to come down up to this trend, okay? That's one. Now, secondly, I target that, okay, this next liquidity is going to be the next liquidity that the market wants to take out, okay? Now, logically, okay, you're going to be targeting the next one as another take profit, all right? But most of the time, there's always manipulation in the market, okay? So the market might retrace back to this level, then return back to the upside without eating your take profit. So that's why most of the time, I'm always careful having my take profit before the liquidity, okay? So having it before this liquidity was not a good risk to return, right? So that was how I decided to go all the way down to 23.49, okay? So basically, this was what I did, and the market went all the way down. It was a sniper entry. Look at it. It was a sniper entry. And fortunately enough, we got our take profit in just less than 3 hours, okay? So look at how it kept going all the way down. Now, if I want to draw my trend line back to, up to this level, I'm still suspecting that this market would want to, keep returning back to the downside. But I think I'm okay for the day, $5,700 is enough, okay? So this is basically how I took the trade, and I made profit, and all my VIP member also made profit. So if you want to be part of this VIP group, make sure you use the link in the description of this video. Join my free Telegram channel so that you can get in touch with me. And if you want to be a pro and independent trader, I've created a course on daily go trade, so you can have that course. The link is also in the description of this video. So make sure you go right there and get a copy now. And lastly, if you find this really helpful, consider hitting on the subscribe button and turn on your bell notification so that you can see more strategy like this.